Hello everybody and welcome back to the SFA Season 18 Citrus Bowl, the granddaddy of them all, the most prestigious bowl game that is not the CFP. 14 games left in the SFA Season 18, none bigger than potentially this one. We got Cabbage on the left, Auburn, backup quarterback, Bourbon boozing against Arizona, and Bryce Beers playing most likely his final game. It's going to be one heck of a game. This is where everybody wants to get to, either the playoff or a chance at the Citrus Bowl. This is the top of the sport. Cannot wait to dive into this game. But as always, this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can jump in anytime, claim a team, set their schemes, set their playbooks, recruit in the Discord, participate in server games for rewards, and build your way to a national championship to try and go after that Crystal Yam and some home field merch as well. So it's a lot of fun. Check it out. Links are in any of our descriptions. And if you are watching live, make sure to use that free sub, the Twitch Prime sub, so that you don't miss out on any of the action. And as always, if you want more content from the SFA, you can check out patreon.com/the SFA as well. So, as always, before we get on into these games, we will go through both rosters in their entirety. Now, before we start, make sure to check out our friends over at Home Field Apparel. Use that code SFA for 15% off. They are releasing can't-miss kickoff boxes this year for, I believe, 45 schools. Today, they released 1/3 of them. They are super cool. You get a heavyweight sweatshirt, long sleeve, short sleeve, a hat, and a football. So it's a lot of fun. Check them out. Use code SFA. So Auburn and Arizona, two teams that were just barely left out. The resumes were razor thin, and now they're going to go head-to-head. So for Coach Cabbage, Thad Russell is injured. He is going to the transfer portal. So it will be Jason Lowry, redshirt freshman, 78 overall, taking his chance. They do have a 5-star Lenoris Gums coming in next year, but we'll see what happens there. And running back, won the Heisman last season, the 7-footer, his final game, Bourbon boozing. You also might see some Logan Bronner. At wide receiver, SFA player Kofi Garnett, Greg Thomas, and Alan Dorsey, as well as Marv Beekman, the SFA player. Tight end, Gil Plunkett, the SFA player. Braun Burmeister, the SFA player. And Jim Meredith, Olaf Radislav, and Richardson and Ashley. On defense, Bradrick Bulu, the SFA player. George Jude. And in the middle, Eric Sanders, SFA player Gary Goodyear, and Quinshawn Holyfield. And at linebacker, Sean Bray, Kyle Moody, Michael Horn. And then out wide, Keon Beachcastle, SFA player playing his final game, Perry Taylor, McPherson, SFA player Mohammed Habib, and out back, Troy Carter and Bosco Beasley, the SFA player. Their kicker is David Foster. This is a team that was in the semifinals last season, so it's a tiny step down for them, but they are taking on Arizona, who spent their entire portal budget on this man alone. He's been to 2 CFPs, who went to the semifinal, and now he's in the Citrus Bowl to probably end his career unless he miraculously comes back. Raquise Moxley, SFA player as well, right behind him in case he goes down. The 5-star SFA player Malik Phillips. Wide receiver Rob Lawrence, James Morrow, and Chad Davis. At tight end, Ollie Munch, SFA player. Offensive line looks like this. Not very good, so, we might have to see some legacy moments here for Bryce Beers today in his final game. And on defense, Magnus Hannibal, the 5-star, he is healthy. Bomani Emmons is also healthy, transfer from Iowa State. Shannon Ferguson in the middle. Linebacker, Core Slater, the freshman, Roberts right outside. And out wide, Reggie Smith, Greg Walker, and Matt Lucas. And out back, you got Jovan Preston, SFA player Haynes Kruger, I believe he's still hurt. And Dwayne Morris as well. Their kicker is David Doyle. So, if you're here, Coach Cabbage, let me know what jerseys you want to wear. Same thing with Coach Hunt. If you're here, remember the Citrus Bowl has to be user versus user. Hunt, one of our more hands-off coaches, but he's built definitely a great team. Of course, getting Bryce Beers in the portal is one of those kind of gets that's going to immediately put you in the playoff conversation. So let me get my thumbnails and stuff for this game. Remember, highlights from this game will be available tomorrow if you do miss it. But we got the citrus thumbnail. Yes, sir. I cannot wait. I love me a good Bryce Beers game day game. And this is the final game of the bowl season BearCave slate. It's a lot of B's to be saying. Let me pay out Nebraska, who took down Baylor. But this is your final chance tonight to participate in the poll. This is an Auburn -5.5. Remember, they got a backup quarterback. So on paper, the team is better, but we have no idea how this backup is going to fare. It's probably the main reason they were left out of the playoff for East Carolina. So get those prediction in. Let's run it up. Who is going to take this one to town? Is Bryce Beers going to walk out a Citrus Bowl champ, or is Cabbage going to get a big-time victory? I do not see Cabbage here or anything, so I get to cook on the uniforms. Let's go. What gives Bryce Beers the most aura is the question. Do the all reds? Ooh, the navies, the whites, the throwbacks. What do we do? I think the choice depends on what options do we have for shoes and stuff. And socks. So we do got black. We got navy. Do we got all navy shoes is the question. Do we got? Yes, we do. Oh, okay. Okay, we are cooking. We are cooking. We are cooking. I think we gotta go, with the all navy here. And then for Auburn, they are boring. They just have to go with their regular stuff. All right, folks. Let's get on into it. It's going to be a ton of fun. The Citrus Bowl, the most prestigious non-CFP game of the season. Only game day style the rest of the season. 14 games between us and a national champion. Who hangs the Citrus Bowl? It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get on into it. So we're here at Camping World Stadium. The Citrus Bowl, of course. Cabbage. Coach Hunt. Oh, baby. It is so glorious. We have the Season 17 Heisman winner versus the generational talent. Who takes the crown? Let's get on into it, baby. Here we go. Number 11 versus number 12. Everything on the line. Backup quarterback for Auburn. Come on, Bryce. We're looking for a legacy game. To cement his legacy and get him into the Hall of Fame here. And we'll see Bryce Beers out there first. All right. So the Citrus Bowl is off. Arizona will start it. They will return this. They break a tackle. Look at the cut. He explodes past the 30. Here comes Arizona. 5-star Malik Phillips. An absolute firecracker. But there he is. Aura. He has the finger tape. It's Bryce Beers. He drops back. First throw is a beaut. An absolute beauty from Bryce. It's James Morrow. What a start. Already up to the 45. How is this SEC defense going to fare against the generational talent? Munch in motion. A quick throw. Throws it to Munch. He turns upfield. That's a nice gain. I guess Don Gardner, the fullback. Where's Ollie Munch? He's the tight end. I guess he wasn't lining up in the backfield. I guess that was the backup. All right, Gardner in motion again. Across the 50. Handoff Malik Phillips, the 5-star. He stood up in the backfield. Our first third down of the day, that was Bosco Beasley, the SFA safety. So at the 48. First third down of the ball game. The handoff, Malik Phillips, and he's going to get it. What a push from Malik Phillips. No more as an elusive back, but gets it done there. That was massive. So 1st and 10 now for Arizona. Quick throw. No! Bryce Beers takes off. He has a lane. He breaks a tackle. He gets 7 out of it. God, Bryce Beers is so good, baby. Shotgun set, trips right. The delay give, it's Malik Phillips. Down he goes again. The running game has been hard to come by early on for Arizona. 3 tries, 3 yards. So 3rd and 4, another 3rd down. Can Auburn get off the field? Beers in shotgun. Motion man for Ollie Munch. Beers has a pocket, delivers a strike. That's going to be a 1st down. Oh, baby. First and 10 inside the 35. Bryce Beers cooking on his opening possession. He throws that out wide, one-on-one, and Phillips gets half of it. Great job by Bryce Beers identifying the blitz. Swinging it out to his running back. 4-for-4 start for the generational talent. Potentially his final game. Handoff. Malik still cannot run the ball. Might be a long day for Arizona if they have to go lean on Bryce Beers. Be much like his stint at Coastal Carolina, where he had no help. So the third down of this drive. Another blitz. He yams it and caught! That's going to be a touchdown for Arizona! James Morrow right to the throat. Bryce Beers stands in there, takes a hit, delivers a strike. The Wildcats lead. Josh Gamara can never. What a start for the Wildcats. So the extra point to put them up 7. And if you are an Auburn Tiger fan, you're hoping to give your backup quarterback some help. It was the same thing in the playoff last year. You had to depend on Bourbon Boozin in the defense, and when they ran into the Baylor buzzsaw, it just wasn't enough. Oh no, just worst case scenario here for Auburn. Keon Beachcastle whiffs. So talk about not helping your backup. You start at the 4. So here comes Auburn. They hand it to Bourbon Boozin, and he, of course, falls for 13. Your reigning Heisman champ, I guess not anymore, is Zaquavius Bunkersfield got it, but nice little 1st down for Bourbon Boozin. You're going to have to lean on him heavily today. His final game. The 7-footer started his career at Cincinnati. Hand off to Bourbon. He follows his blockers, gets outside. I think if Arizona wants to win, they really got to lean on Bomani Emmons and Magnus Hannibal, the SFA edge rushers. They are elite pass rushers, but can they help bring down Boozin? 2nd and 7, play action here for the new quarterback. Yams it, and that's a connection. A big play for Kofi Garnett. Beautiful throw, his first of the day. Jason Lowry. So nice start. Couple big plays here for Auburn, so the Keon Beachcastle air doesn't hurt him. Back under center, 2 tight end, quick drop over the middle, and he hits his man, Greg Thomas for 8. Great start for Auburn on this drive, trying to keep pace here in the Citrus. Two tight ends on the field yet again. Hand off Bourbon Boozin, up the gut. He gets it with ease. Once you get inside 3 yards, that first down is going to be his every single time. But we got Beers versus Boozin here in the Citrus. Across the 50s, we hit the halfway point of this first quarter. They try and rip it out, but Bourbon hangs on. You're not going to give that up that easily. So at the 45 now. Shotgun set, a handoff to Bourbon. He gets to the outside, he breaks one down, he goes. You're going to have to gang tackle him over and over again. So now it's a third down here for Auburn. To stay on the field, the Maryland Eye. Play action. Lowry throws it to Bourbon. He's wide open on the right side. He stiffies a man inside the 10. Bourbon Boozin. What a play, 34 yards. And just nobody stuck with him after the play action fake. Not sure what they were thinking. I guess they thought he was just going to block. Or eat a tackle, I guess. But first and goal. Broken coverage. Arizona's got to shore up this defense. Giving up a couple big plays. Hand off to Bourbon to the outside. One-on-one with the corner. Oh my God. Spin down to the inch. So second and goal, a chance for Bourbon Boozin. This started on their own 4. So to tie it up, the snap, the handoff, Bourbon Boozin, touchdown Auburn. Big time touchdown for Bourbon Boozin. And what a drive for Auburn. All right, so 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in the Citrus. Doesn't look like we have a defensive game in mind here. Got Bryce Beers versus Bourbon Boozin, 2 of the most electric players at their respective positions of all time. So Bryce Beers comes out for drive number 2. Hands it off to Malik Phillips. He follows his blockers very well. That's a big play. 18 for Malik. So he couldn't run it on the first drive, but first play of the second, he starts racing. Some broken tackles. Got to watch out for Malik Phillips. He could be the next big thing in the SFA. Three wide, play action, and Beers just eats it. They brought the blitz, knew they were going to blow it up here. So 2nd and 10 for Arizona. Handoff to the outside, down he goes. 3rd and 9. So 3rd and 9 for Arizona. It's Bryce Beers to keep him on the field. Dumps it off. They got to make a play, and he doesn't get it. So the first failed drive of the day. Arizona has to punt. All right, 2nd drive for Auburn now, under center, I form. Hands it back off to Boozin. And oh my goodness, look at him go! 14 for Boozin. As unstoppable as ever, they'll hurry it up. Who needs a quarterback when you got Bourbon Boozin carrying it for 100? His final game, he's making his presence known. Wants to stick it to the committee here for leaving him out in favor of East Carolina. Maryland time. The toss now to Boozin to the outside. Can he turn the corner? No, he cannot. So it'll be 3rd and 4. Shotgun set now for Auburn. Haven't really thrown it too much. They'll drop back here. Yams it over the middle. It's caught. First down, Gil Plunkett. Huge conversion there. A couple big throws from Lowry. He's 4 for 4 to start it. They're up now at the 46. Bunch set. Another handoff to Bourbon Boozin. And he just breaks first contact. Carries a man for 7. Practically untackleable. Second and 3. Handoff again. Bourbon Boozin again inside the 30. 71 yards already for Bourbon. Is not looking good for Arizona. They've got to find an answer. I form yet again. Auburn not slowing down anytime soon. It's his final game. They're going to run Bourbon into the dirt. Run him till the wheels fall off. So at the end of the first quarter here in the Citrus, we are tied up at 7. Beers versus Boozin. Citrus Bowl on the line, baby. A lime in the beer. A Corona Extra with a nice little lime. That's what we got going today. Even though I'm a Coors Light guy myself. 2nd and 4. The toss to Bourbon. He gets outside. He stiffies a man. He stiffies another. Inside the 30. Boozin running with purpose on every play. This has been an incredible feat already. Shotgun set for Lowry. They'll run a screen to Bourbon now. Just get him the ball in the open field and he's going to take it. Oh, he runs over a man. Down to the inch. What a catch and run for Bourbon Boozin. Just an incredible play there. Runs over the corner. Can't get in there. So looking to clean it up here at the goal line. 1st and goal. Full house here. Logan Bronner? No, it's going to be Bourbon again. Bourbon times 2. Touchdown Auburn. So 14-7 here early. Bryce Beers' legacy on the line. But Arizona's defense not helping them out. It's going to be all or nothing for Bryce. I don't have any. I don't remember. We'll get an update after the games here. So Bryce Beers here under center. And, oh, miscommunication there. It works out. And, oh, my God, missed throw from Bryce. You never see that. What was that? Bryce, is he a little rattled? A little shaken and stirred here tonight? Roy here, another blitz. Hits his open man, and he'll get half of it, but it's 3rd down again. Not very many chunk plays early on for Arizona. Third and 4 for the Wildcats. Motion man for Ollie Munch. Keep the drive going. It's going to be a screen pass. They're going backwards. What is happening here for Arizona? 2 drives in a row have just been questionable calls. Auburn's going to get the ball right back. So now we got to put all the faith in the defense. Can they find an answer for Bourbon Boozin? We might be on the brink of a rough night here for the Arizona Wildcats if they don't step it up. If you let them, they will run it with bourbon boozing 60 times. You've got to find a way to get them in long-distance situations. They bring a blitz here. Yams it. Open, man. Kofi Garnett, a big play. A big first down. Lowry is 6 for 6 to start the game. (14-7) already in field goal range. Back under center. It's where Bourbon can really take over. Logan Bronner on the field. Hand off Bourbon. Down he goes. You know you're in a rough spot when him getting 6 yards like that seems like a good play. Feels like every time he's touched the ball, it's been a first down. 2nd and 4. Handoff. I don't think it's Beer sucks. I think it's more so Bourbon rocks. Dude is cooking. Dude came to play. Dude has a Heisman Trophy, man. Bourbon freaking boozing. 3rd and 2. Can they keep this drive going? Looking for a gut punch. Bourbon to the outside. Down he goes. What a play from the defense. Magnus Hannibal. So now the field goal attempt will be 45 yards. Not easy by any stretch of the imagination. Can they extend the lead to 2 scores? The kick is good. Big time kick for Auburn. So that is a big emotional win there for Arizona. Finally getting this offense off the field. So now you need Bryce Beers to settle in. You got to find a drive here. And this is the same problem that Coastal had with Bryce Beers, is that they don't have the talent. Like, these wide receivers need to get separation, need to get open. Bryce can't do everything. The ultimate team sport. Handoff for Malik Phillips. He hasn't really been able to get that run game going. He had one big run, but that was a nice step. Need the 5-star running back to step up. Back under center, got a bunch formation. Beers quick drop over the middle, and it's caught. Tight window, Ollie Munch hangs on. Almost intercepted. So Bryce Beers, 9 for 11, 69 yards. The perfect stat line. 1st and 10, back under center. Beers takes off. He gets the edge. Down he goes. It's going to be a sack. Eric Sanders gets out there and brings him down. Beautiful job. Remember, guys, we have the CFP starting on Thursday morning. We'll start off with Iowa, Kent State, and Florida State, Cincinnati. Opening round games on home field. Or at home field. Check out home field apparel. SFA. Use code. 15% off. 2nd and 13. Bryce Beers drops back over the middle. It's caught. He goes upfield, and he almost gets the first. It'll be 3rd and short. Third down for the Arizona Wildcats. Can they find a way to keep the drive moving? Halfway through this 2nd quarter. The handoff, Malik Phillips. He's blown up. And you got to think Arizona's going to go for this. Nope. Punt team looking to pin him deep here. Disastrous couple of drives. They almost blocked it. So Auburn, 3 drives, 3 scores. 2 touchdowns for Bourbon Boozin'. They have a big chance here to really put this game away early. 4 minutes left. Lowry with the deep drop, and he's hit as he throws. And oh my God, what a catch! It's Kofi Garnett. Kofi Garnett bailing out his backup quarterback, the SFA player. They're going to hurry it up. That was an incredible play. Bourbon now reversing his field, and he gets 6. Already 100 yards, already 19 carries. 20 touches if you count the screen pass. I formation now. Auburn clearly much more physical, much more powerful here at the point of attack. The toss out to Bourbon. Can they get the speed? No, he turns on the jets. He evades the defender. He breaks a tackle. There goes Bourbon boozing. Turns 20 yards from absolutely nothing. This is a masterclass from Bourbon boozing, let me tell you. What a start to this Citrus Bowl. Garnett in motion. It's split backs. Lowry, the handoff to Bourbon to the outside. He stiffies one. Down he goes. He gets another 6 yards. Dude is averaging 6 a carry, 126 on the ground already. You thought 330 was great for Vondale Bronco. Handoff for Bourbon, another big hole, another big play. This goes for 9. Just over 2 minutes left in the half. Auburn in control. The delayed give to Bourbon, up the gut, he spins and gets 7. Just consistent greatness here tonight for Bourbon boozing. He's out rushing the entire Arizona offense. Deep drop here. Lowry takes off his first carry of the ball game. He gets eaten alive, but it is a first down. First and goal. Auburn looking to make this a 3-score lead. Unstoppable so far. There goes Bourbon again to the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn! Making a statement here today. Bourbon boozing. Four drives, 24 points here for Auburn. An electric first half performance for the Tigers. And Arizona is scratching their head. It was a run fight, but it doesn't matter. No matter how running backs score, it's 1 point. First and 10. Bryce Beers, the deep drop. Can he find something? No, my God, it was almost intercepted. Bryce, you gotta lock in, buddy. Bryce, please. I'm absolutely on my knees, brother. Bryce, I am on my knees. Malik with a decent run. So third down for Arizona. 3rd and 4 to keep this drive going. They had a great opening possession. Motion. Here's the snap. It's a handoff to Malik Phillips. He gets the corner and he gets the first down. That's huge. They'll hurry it up. Yeah, it's position related. The only type of score that's a difference is passing touchdowns or half a point. And he just throws this one away. Come on, Bryce. Come on, Bryce. Step up. Walk in. Minute left. Bryce Beers dumps this off again. Broken tackle for Malik Phillips. He has the edge. He gets a block. Might have been a block in the back, but it doesn't matter. There goes Malik Phillips. That might just be what they needed. They hurry it up now, back under center, 49 seconds left. Quick throw to Ollie Munch, a beautiful pass placement. He spins for the first down. Ollie Munch. 44 seconds now, Bryce Beers hurrying it up. Masterclass drive here. Bryce Beers throws it away. 38 seconds, 2 timeouts, plenty of time, but they need a touchdown here. Absolutely need a score. Under center. Beers, quick drop. He's going to try and invade. He gets sacked. So 3rd and 14. Bryce delivers a yam and tipped away by Keon Beachcastle. The defender never even looked. So now they'll bring out the field goal unit here to try and make this a 2-score game. The kick is up. And it's good. So big drive there for Arizona. Get this back within 2 scores. Give themselves a fighting chance here, of course. Has not been pretty so far for Arizona, but at least something to build off of going to halftime. So 20 seconds left here. We'll see if Auburn decides to run more plays. They've been all run all day with their backup quarterback. But Lowry's been decent when he does drop back to throw. So 18 seconds. They do have all 3 of their timeouts. Looks like they're content just running the ball, Maryland Eye style. Bourbon Boozin with the handoff. He parts the Red Sea. Oh my God, not like this. Bourbon Boozin, he's tripped up after 34. Almost an unmitigated disaster there for Arizona. Fringe field goal range now for Auburn. Lowry will drop back, and he dumps that off to Bourbon, who goes out of bounds, only gets 3 yards. I think if Arizona wants any chance of winning this, they've got to stop. Get a stop here with no points. 24-10. Lowry drops back. He takes off. He gets room, and down he goes. 2 seconds. So here's the field goal unit to go back up 3 scores before halftime. The kick for Auburn. It's up and good! So as we hit halftime, folks, in the Season 18 Citrus Bowl, Auburn has a commanding 17-point lead. I mean, Bourbon Boozin, folks. Bourbon Boozin. Just dominating the defense there. Like, it's not even that Bryce Beers is playing horrible, you know. They're just playing regular offense. Some drives work, sometimes it doesn't. 10 points, nothing to scoff at per se. But, I mean, defense hasn't gotten a stop. Every single time they touched the ball, they scored. 3 touchdowns, 2 field goals. I mean, as you look at the first half stats, it's pretty obvious what's going on. Bourbon Boozin straight to the dome, 200 on your forehead in the first half. My God. Remember, guys, VODs will be available later on tonight. Highlights for the Citrus Bowl up tomorrow. We'll get a BearCave and a Derby update tonight. And playoff games start Thursday. So we'll see Auburn with the ball first here. If Arizona wants any chance, they've got to do something crazy. And Arizona find a way. There goes Lowry. He takes off. They got to force a fumble or something. Nice run to start it. First down for Lowry. He has been very effective in his limited opportunities as a backup quarterback. Pretty easy to play quarterback when you got Bourbon Boozin to hand it off to. A walking 7-yard gain. Look at this. He almost has 200 yards And we're just barely starting the third quarter. This is insanity. And look at the cutbacks as well to get the first down. Like, we see great running back performances all the time, but this is potentially a generational running back performance we are seeing here today in the Citrus. An absolute takeover performance from the season 17 Heisman winner. As he is now officially at 200 yards with still a half to play. So there he goes again, another big run, this time inside the 40. Killed slowly by Bourbon Boozin. 19 first downs on the day. The down collector here as another 4 yards. It's sad, a 4-yard carry, his most disappointing carry on the ball game. As they're inside the 30. Arizona's got to force a fumble or something, man. Another handoff. And look at the blocking. Just effortless here for Bourbon Boozin. Down to the inch. Just electric ball handling here from Bourbon Boozin. Bobbing and weaving. Couldn't get the stiffy for the highlight. Looking for yet another score. Offset eye now here for Auburn. Got some motion. They'll throw it this time. And touchdown, Gil Plunkett. It is a splattering here at the Citrus. And much like the first time Arizona was in the Citrus Bowl all those years ago, they got splattered by North Carolina. Same thing may just be happening here tonight. I don't know what the problem is for Arizona here in the Citrus Bowl. But this is Auburn's first Citrus Bowl. This is the second for Arizona. They lost 48-21 the first time to UNC. So we'll see if Arizona can actually put a fight up. Last season was also a bit of a splattering. Minnesota destroyed Oregon last year. Handoff for Malik. He breaks the tackle, spins away, and it's third down again. This cannot be the last time we see glorious Bryce Beers. Not like this. Not like this. Please, I'm on my knees. So third down for Arizona. Bryce Beers over the middle. Caught. And he can't get the first. It will be another punt. Oh, man. Arizona just getting beaten to a pulp. Oh, another dropped punt here for Keon Beachcastle, but he recovers. No harm, no foul. Just more potential yards for Bourbon Boozin. So split backs for Auburn. They'll throw it, 3-man rush, and that's going to be a 2-yard gain for Lowry. Brought down by the edge rusher. Magnus Hannibal, 8 tackles, but not effective, as Auburn over 400 total yards already. Quick option here, and Lowry can't get it off. So now that they're up 24, Auburn kind of being a bit more loose with the playbook. Is now they got themselves a third down. This is only the 4th third down of the ball game. Auburn has been crazy today, and he dumps this off. Oh, no, that could be it. No, Mark Beekman can't get there. So halfway through the 3rd quarter, punt unit out for Auburn. The first stop of the day for Arizona that doesn't result in points. We'll see if Bryce Beers has any fight in him as they pin them deep. By golly, what a punt. They will start this drive at the 5. Under center now, Bryce Beers. And instantly he goes down. Bradrick Bulu, the SFA player. Auburn making a statement today. It was a weak SEC this year, so it was tough to get an invite to the dance, especially with LSU winning. But they are making a statement. 2nd and 9, delayed handoff to Malik Phillips, and he gets 3 yards. So 3rd and 6 here in the Citrus. Can we at least get something entertaining to happen? Bryce drops back, corner blitz, and he yams it deep down the seam. 50-50 incomplete. Bosco Beasley. So a 3 and out for the Arizona Wildcats. Tough outing so far, especially after that first drive. Felt so magical, but balls on the ground. Almost turned over from Keon. He's put 3 balls on the ground today. As we got about 12 minutes left in this game day, Auburn just looking to run out the clock and secure themselves a Citrus Bowl. The most prized non-CFP possession. Maryland die again. They'll throw it. Lowry passes, first down. Gil Plunkett. 11 for 11 with the backup quarterback today. It has been pretty much a perfect offensive ball game here for Auburn. Urban boozing yet again. Look at him go, just untouched. 15. First and 10. Hand off, Bourbon boozing to the outside, cuts inside, breaks one, ball's on the ground, he put it on the turf, it's going the other way, Arizona's gonna get a scoop and score here in the Citrus. Oh baby, what a play. No flags on the field. Is that the jump start that gets these Wildcats moving? Don't call it a comeback yet. They will not go for 2. They're not going to be chasing the points quite yet, so still a 3-score game. But a nice play from the defense there. Stripped Bourbon boozing. At some point, that fatigue has to start hitting. Start tearing at that ball. They generate a big play. Keon Beachcastle on the return. All right, so here comes the defense. Can they get the ball back to the offense here? A scoop and score for a touchdown. That was awesome. Does Arizona have more in them? There's still plenty of time in this game. Bourbon gets the ball right back there, showing him they trust him to finish the job. As he's at 267 yards. He has 3 touchdowns, but he gave one back. Back under center here. Game's still out of reach, but you start to now think, well, maybe. Another big hit, but another first. Looks like they're still tearing at that ball. They're hoping they can catch Bourbon again. Now we got an audible here. Split back formation. 1st and 10. Lowry yams that one deep. It's open man. There he goes. Look at the speed. Touchdown, Auburn Tigers. Greg Thomas. So just when Arizona gets some momentum, Auburn punches them right in the face. And look at that block from Gil Plunkett from behind. Absolutely flattening the corner who got burned. So the extra point to put them up 24. (41-17). So a couple great highlights there, but the scoop and score and the yam both kind of just cancel each other out here as we got about 11 minutes left in the ball game. Arizona at least still putting up somewhat of a fight, keeping us entertained. Those guys sticking around on this late night BearCave game, or BearCave day. Beers. Nice catch for Ollie and Munch. That's going to be a 1st down. First and 10. There goes Bryce Beers. He gets 8. Second and 2. Malik Phillips, he goes down. Let him cook. 3rd and 2. Does Arizona have anything left in the tank? Flips out. There goes Malik Phillips. He turns the corner. He gets the 1st. Nicely done. This is 1st and 10. Beers with the play action. Dumps it off. There goes Ollie Munch. He turns the corner. There's a big play for Arizona. So they're starting to put some drives together. Finding that momentum, you know. Never say never in these games. 41-17. A lot of work to do. Quick flip out to Malik Phillips, and he loses yardage. So at the end of the 3rd quarter here in the Citrus Bowl, it is a splattering so far. Second and 13 now for Bryce Beers as they attempt to make this a game over the middle. Welcoming Cabbage. It has been all Bourbon boozing. He almost has 300 yards rushing in his final game. So 3rd and 8. Bryce Beers looking for something here. Back under center. Drops back, big Bryce, he takes off, down he goes. It's another sack. Well, I wouldn't use Arizona as, you know, a benchmark for if you belonged in the playoff. The resumes were all pretty much identical. And last time Arizona was in the Citrus, they got beaten by like 30 as well. So 4th down here for Bryce Beers. What is the call? Bryce? Yep. He has time, yams it over the middle. That's caught. That's going to be a first down. Drive continues, down 3 scores. Yeah, the playoff came down to Auburn, Arizona, and East Carolina. All had virtually identical resumes. Identical star players, pretty much. Malik Phillips to the edge here. Horse collar tackle. We eliminated Auburn because of the quarterback injury. And then we took between Arizona and East Carolina, who had the best win, because the everything was so identical. 2nd and 7 now. Malik Phillips to the edge, and he gets 5. But remember, we don't pick playoff teams based on overalls. We do it based off resume and how you actually did this year. So 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats. Looking to keep this drive moving, and now we get a flag. It's going to be a false start. So back it up for the boys.
Still 3rd down.
3rd down for the Wildcats. Dumps it off. Phillips turns upfield. He gets a block. Oh, what a move down to the 2. So, I mean, the game still hanging in the balance here. 3-score game. Beers drops back. He takes off. Touchdown, Bryce Beers. A great drive here for Arizona. Now they're going to have to go for 2. To pull within 16. Bryce takes off again. He gets the edge. Touchdown, Arizona. So 2-score game, folks. Never say never. He's got that Coastal Carolina blood in him. He pisses teal. Coastal known for the biggest comeback of all time. Down 25 points with 5 minutes left. You never know. They had the scoop and score. Just Arizona seems like they're starting to wake up a little bit. They've got to catch Auburn in a mistake here. Is Auburn going to leave the door open? That's the question. Well, they'll throw it here over the middle. That's Marv Beekman with a first down. SFA player, his 2nd catch. Jason Lowry having a fantastic day. 1st and 10. And they're going to start running clock, so it's imperative that Arizona gets off the field as quickly as possible. Handoff, Bourbon, and he gets 7 out of it. Yeah, pretty much every receiver's been wide open because the defense is biting on every Bourbon play, and yeah, it's been a very impressive offensive display. He had one bad play, which was a scoop and score. The rest of the game has been pure domination. So Maryland a couple of first downs will end the game here for Auburn. Handoff, there goes Bourbon. Finally, they get some penetration into the backfield. Chance to get off the field here for Arizona. Things starting to switch a different direction, you know. Things starting to... I don't know, man. Gotta start tightening those screws, boys. Third down was the call. Arizona must get this one. Handoff, Bourbon up the gut. He runs over the defender. First down, Auburn. That was absolutely massive. A massive play from Bourbon Booze, and that might have just won them the Citrus Bowl. So we will continue to run the clock now. Arizona's got to start hoping to use those timeouts. First and 10 for the Auburn Tigers. They play action fake. He steps up, yams it deep, and incomplete. Clock stops. Lowry's got to be careful. He doesn't want to make a bad decision here. Give Arizona a chance. Because you do have a Bryce Beers on the other side, the generational talent. More play action, another throw. This one to the corner, and that's out of bounds. Another clock stoppage. What are you doing, Auburn? Leaving the door slightly ajar. Third and 10. How does the clock keep running on an incomplete pass? That's absurd. Third and 10. Delayed give to Bourbon. The first down would probably end it. Fourth down. Yeah, Bourbon's having a massive game, and they will punt the ball, so that's huge. So for Arizona, can they score before they use the timeouts? That is the question. If you score before the timeouts, you have a legitimate chance. If you don't, then you have to rely on an onside kick, and that is like 1 in 20. So not too much of a chance. We've seen it today, though. Arizona needs a massive play here. They need some of that Bryce Beers magic. And that will go into the end zone. 41-25, 16-point game, 2 scores. Does Arizona have a miracle? Do they have some of that Tucson magic in them? They'll dump this one off and go out of bounds. Clock stops. Does Bryce Beers have something electric in him? Throws that one, another dump off, first down. He's using that sideline beautifully. You can dink and dunk it here if you use the sideline effectively. Fantastic job from Bryce there on those 2 plays. Clock now starts. Bryce with the deep drop, and he throws it as he's hit. That could have been called a fumble. Lives to fight another down. Empty set here for Bryce Beers. 4-man rush, it's a keeper. There goes Bryce up the gut, and he is going to go down. Clock continues to race. You got to hurry it up. You got to score before using those timeouts. Come on, boys. Can Bryce find a way? 3rd and 4. Beers over the middle. It's caught. He had to come back for it. It's going to be 4th down. Clock continues to roll as well. Down 16. Game on the line right here. 4th down. Can Bryce keep it going? They'll just hand it off to Malik Phillips. Clock does stop. They got to hurry it up. Got to score before using those timeouts. 51 yards away. What is the call for Arizona? The Citrus Bowl on the line. Bryce Beers, he yams it deep down the right side. 50-50, incomplete. Troy Carter. Bryce Beers, I know you've got that magic in you, baby. Come on, boy. Find a way. 2nd and 10. The handoff to Malik Phillips. Down he goes. Why are we running the ball? Hurry it up. 3rd down here for the Wildcats. Bryce Beers yams it deep left side. He's open. He's open. Touchdown, Arizona. Bryce Beers straight to the dome. Yes, indeedy. The generational talent, and he breaks Mike Wishbone's record. Folks, we might have a ball game. They have the 3 timeouts, but they need this 2-point conversion. Have to have it. What is the call for Arizona? Quick throw. Bryce throws it. It's caught. It's short. It was short. No! So now they have to have the onside kick. It's a 2-score game. Not like this. Oh, what tragedy. So Arizona now down 10. They've got to somehow find a way to get the ball back, score. Get the ball back, score. Got to use the timeouts here. Another Bourbon Boozin' fumble, potentially. Timeout. Regardless of how this finishes, great job by Arizona fighting back. This game was out of reach. It was like a 24-point game in the third quarter. But they have found a way to make this interesting, and that's all you could ask for. Third down. So Auburn can end the game right here. 3rd and 2. The handoff to the outside. Bourbon, can they bring him down? No, they can't. First down, Auburn. What a game from Auburn, man. They almost gave it back, but they found a way to close it here with the backup quarterback. Arizona gave up a fight. You can see exactly how this team got here. And that might just be the end to Bryce Spears. We'll have to wait and see if he declares or not. And as we hit triple zeros here in the SFA Season 18 Citrus Bowl, Auburn reigns supreme as they win it 41-31 on the back of Bourbon Boozin' in his final game. He went nuclear, almost 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, as Auburn dominated for most of the game. But the generational talent, Bryce Spears, tried and clawed back, but they fell 10 points short. What a game. What a bowl season. What a season 18 it's been so far. But folks, 13 games left. 14-team playoff. That's where we're headed next. Thursday morning. Don't miss out. The CFP opening round kicks off. And as always, thanks for watching. Yep, Coach Fi, so I am going to, I don't know if I'm going to post games first or eat dinner. I'll probably just post the games in the bowl season channel, and then I will eat dinner, and then I will do my highlights, calculate BearCave, calculate Derby, all that good stuff, give you guys an update. And then yeah, Thursday is CFP day. So, of course, during postseason, not as many Croakers videos out because I don't post SFA and Croakers on the same day unless it's a highlight video. So, tomorrow we will have the Season 2 off-season, and then take a break, and then Friday will be Week 1, and then 2-day break, then we'll go back to regular scheduled stuff. But yeah, Thursday morning, folks, CFP starts the opening round games. It'll be a lot of fun. Very excited for this CFP. A lot of interesting storylines from both sides of the bracket. But as always, before we get on out of here, let's see how this went down. I mean, it was domination from Auburn from head to toe. Arizona found a way to make it interesting towards the end. So the scoring summary here, let me just grab that. We got the Citrus 1, and that is a an Auburn cover for BearCave. And let's go to players of the game. Nope, I don't have any schedule-wise updates. But Beers, he goes 22 for 31, 269, 2 touchdowns. Very well could be his final game. Malik Phillips, 56 yards. They just couldn't really run the ball all that well today, and it really put them in a bind as it just, you kind of got back in that situation where Bryce Beers had to do it all himself, throwing to wide receivers who weren't as talented as the corners that were covering him. Just a tough situation. Hannibal, 9 tackles. The problem for this defense, nobody could stop, Boozin. He had like 40 carries. 2 of them were TFLs. No interceptions. Now, they did get the fumble and the scoop and score touchdown, which was awesome to see, Jovan Preston, but wasn't enough. And for Auburn, Jason Lowry, bright future if he's the starter over Lenoris Sellers. He had a great day, but 300 yards for Bourbon Boozin tonight, and he added 60 through the air. So, massive day for Bourbon Boozin. Beasley, 8 tackles, 3 TFLs for Bradrick Bulu. They did have 3 total sacks. They didn't pick off Bryce Beers. 4 deflections, no fumbles, and that will do it. So let's get our players of the game, and then we'll get on out of here. VODs will be available tonight. Highlights available tomorrow. CFP will start on Thursday, and tomorrow on YouTube we'll also have the off-season for the Croakers. So, players of the game, Beers, Boozin, Bulu, and Preston. Almost an all-B squad. That is an Auburn cover here tonight for the Citrus Bowl. Yeah, so that'll do it, guys. Thanks you so much for watching bowl season, supporting the SFA in any way that you choose to do so. 13 games left in the season across the next couple of weeks. Going to be a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching.